Intro. On a quiet night in 2006, a medical student walked into a bar and was never seen again. He vanished in air like nothing was there. His name was Brian Shaffer, and what happened inside that bar remains one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. Who was Brian Shaffer? Brian Shaffer was 27 years old, a medical student at Ohio State University in Columbus. He was bright, ambitious, and loved music, especially the band Pearl Jam. He had a loving girlfriend, Alexis, and dreams of becoming a doctor. But beneath his smile, Brian was struggling. His mother had recently passed away, and friends said he seemed distant in the weeks before he vanished. The night he disappeared. It was April 1st, 2006, the start of spring break. Brian and his friend Clint Florence went out to celebrate at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, a popular bar in the Arena District. Surveillance footage shows Brian entering the bar around 1:15 a.m. Later, he's seen chatting with two women near the escalator, and then he walks out of frame. That was the last confirmed sighting of him. The security camera mystery. The bar was surrounded by security cameras, and every exit was covered. Yet no footage ever showed Brian leaving. He simply disappeared inside. Investigators checked every second of tape. Nothing. It's as if he vanished into thin air. Theories emerge. Many theories surfaced. Did Brian suffer an accident and get trapped somewhere inside the building? Did he walk away to start a new life? Or did something far darker happen? A confrontation, a kidnapping, even a cover-up? Some believe he never left the bar, that a hidden exit or mistake in the footage holds the key. The foul play theory, most popular. On April 1st, 2006, Brian went out drinking with friends at the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar in Columbus, Ohio. Security footage showed him entering the bar, but never leaving. No camera ever recorded him exiting. Some believe he was attacked or killed inside the bar, maybe after an argument or because he saw something he wasn't supposed to. At the time, the bar was under construction, with maintenance tunnels and areas that weren't fully secured. It's theorized someone could have hidden his body in a wall, floor, or construction area, and later moved it. Others suspect someone from his friend group knows more than they've admitted, especially because one friend refused to take a lie detector test. Since no trace, scent, or bank activity was ever found, it adds to the mystery that something sinister happened quickly and was covered up. According to my theory, Brian never left the bar that night. Something happened inside the Ugly Tuna Saloona, something dark that was carefully covered up. The fact that the cameras caught him entering but never leaving means there's more to the story than anyone has admitted. I believe he may have gone to a restricted area under renovation, maybe following someone he knew or trusted. A fight, an accident, or even foul play could have taken place there. And before the place was fully searched, his body might have been hidden somewhere in the construction zones, later removed when the bar was remodeled. Too many coincidences line up. The broken cameras, the limited search, and the friend who refused a polygraph. It all points to something that happened inside, something that never should have been discovered. The search begins. Police search the bar, the roof, the nearby construction site, even the sewers. Hundreds of volunteers joined the search, but there was no trace, no credit card use, no phone activity, nothing. Brian had completely disappeared. Strange details. Brian's girlfriend, Alexis, called his phone daily. For months, it went straight to voicemail, until one night in September 2006, It rang 3 times before disconnecting. The phone company couldn't explain it. It could have been a glitch, or maybe someone had the phone. Adding to the mystery, Brian's friend Clint Florence never took a lie detector test and later refused to talk to police. The online sightings. Over the years, alleged sightings of Brian appeared online, from New York to Mexico, but none were confirmed. In 2020, a photo of a homeless man in Tijuana went viral after people thought it was Brian. The FBI ran facial recognition. It wasn't him. This is the official FBI VICAP alert, the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program report for Brian Randall Shaffer. According to the FBI, Brian went missing on April 1st, 2006, in Columbus, Ohio. He was 27 years old at the time, a medical student with a passion for music. Brian stood 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighed about 165 pounds, had brown hair, hazel eyes, and a distinct Pearl Jam tattoo on his upper right arm. He also had a small dot on his left eye iris, a unique mark that made him easily identifiable. That night, Brian was last seen having drinks with friends at a bar near Ohio State University. But after that, he was never seen again. Despite multiple investigations and national attention, the case remains one of the most baffling disappearances in modern U.S. history. Where is Brian Shaffer? Almost 2 decades later, the question remains: how can someone walk into a bar under surveillance and never come out? Was it a perfect crime, an accident, or something else entirely? To this day, the Ugly Tuna Saloona has closed, but the mystery of Brian Shaffer still lingers in every dark corner of the internet. This CCTV footage captures one of the last known moments before everything changed. Brian can be seen here, casually chatting with friends near the escalator. Nothing unusual, just an ordinary night. But what no one knew at this moment is that it would soon become the last confirmed sighting of him. After this, Brian seemed to vanish without a trace, as if he simply walked off the face of the earth. Outro. If you have any information about the disappearance of Brian Shaffer, contact Columbus Police. Maybe one day, the truth will finally come out. Until then, Brian's story remains one of the strangest vanishings in modern history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Flash Case Files for more truly and mysterious videos like these.